What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. I still can't believe that we somehow managed to avoid that disaster altogether, bringing our manpower down to about 40%, or better yet, 40,000 manpower. Let's go ahead and utilize our one missionary. I wonder if we are still Defender of the Faith. It doesn't feel like it. Let's pay another 500 ducats, because we certainly have the money to spare. Send somebody to our newly conquered provinces, and especially Berlin. Taking a quick glance, most of our provinces are Catholic. Looks like the Mamluks have converted for us. And really, as soon as I can, I believe I am going to declare war on the Ottomans. And I believe I actually have that opportunity now. So if the Ottomans are still allied to Tunis, which they are, we're going to have to deal with them first. Let's send down some troops. And we are looking for the rest. So right now, we should have 3 regiments down in Northern Africa. 1, 2, 3. We are going to keep 3 up here in Northern Europe. And of course, we have 1 regiment in Scandinavia. But this 26,000 can be moved probably down to Northern Africa, or better yet, let's do something like this. You will come here. This 26,000 regiment will move down as well. And if everything goes according to plan, Tunis itself is going to get annihilated fairly quickly. If Austria decides to... Ooh, Austria is no longer an ally. Need to keep on the lookout for that. We broke our alliance with Poland. Would they ever like one back? Probably not. So I do need to be on the lookout for that. Yikes. The whole world pretty much hates me. So maybe our best options here would be to release some nations. Integration is a slow process. So rather than taking new territories, we might try to just delete them in general. These 3,000 can be removed. No need to keep these. I guess one of my biggest concerns is if I get declared upon, I probably could win. I'm just, a little skeptical. Taking a quick glance at Russia, they are in a war. And even if I improved relations, they probably wouldn't like me all that much. Let's gain some new allies, especially with Persia. That would be a really good plan. And Mali isn't going to help at all. Maybe even Ming. Ming hates me. What about Bamanis? They probably don't want to be an ally with me, and that is fine. Poland hates me. Lithuania doesn't really hate me, but I don't think they want an alliance because we did not honor their call to war. Let's go ahead and basically bring these 20,000 troops back. We are about to vassalize the Palatinate. We already have vassalized the Rhodes. And let's declare our war. All we want to do is, we could go for a conquest casus belli. I am going to bring in Persia. Theodoro, Bohemia, Mogadishu, Tunis. The rest of these units are going to assist. And I think if we can break apart Bohemia, I feel like we would do fairly well. I don't know if we could take too many territories, but we're going to try. The Mamluks aren't too happy, and it doesn't look like the 13 colonies are too happy either. And are the fleets in place? I don't even know where they are, so I doubt it. Let's split you in half. Half of you will go here. And the other half of you will move all the way down to here. Now, I am going to be taking territory from Tunis, but I probably need to start focusing on other areas as well. I want to conquer as much as I can. God is with Elizabeth in Lothian. 343. Good thing we did get an heir, but do we have another heir? Not really. At the time, we only had an average claim, so I wasn't thinking it was going to be all that great. These 26,000 troops need to go to Hamburg, You need to go to Hamburg, deal with these uprisings, and then we should be good to go. In the meantime, we are taking a little bit of attrition, so we might as well... It's not even all that much. It's 0.0 or 0.1. But, you know, if we can conserve manpower, we might as well. What can I do? I have 2 missionaries. Send somebody to Potsdam. Send somebody to Hainaut. The more Catholic territories we own, the better off we will be. And because we have such high discipline, we are going to be annihilating anyone and everything. There they go. They are completely gone. Wiped away. Every month that goes by, we're gaining about 2,000 manpower, so that's not bad either. We currently have 3 colonies and 2 colonists, so we need to change this up just a little bit. Let's recall you, and possibly send somebody to just finish up the 13 colonies in this area. And then, of course, as we get more and more colonists, we will send people down to Brazil, try to gain another merchant. That way we can gain a lot more income. And we should be good to go. I do kind of want to start focusing on Newfoundland. They aren't really, you know, colonizing all that much. You know, they're working on it, don't get me wrong, but it could be a little bit quicker. Let's actually, one of our colonists is being sent. Let's take you, recall, and we're going to continue expanding here in Canada. Let's bring you all the way down. Well, maybe not. We could continue growing, but I think I would like more and more coastline. Sending you here, and our fleet should be sailing on back any day now. And as we declare war, all of our ships are in place. We're blockading the provinces. Bring these 26,000 over. All of these units, we're going to smash out Tunis first, and then make our way over to the Ottomans. I don't think we're going to have any allies, so we are going to have to stomp out Bohemia. But as long as we can do this, we should be good to go. Let's declare our war. This might be a really bad plan, but I think we're going to do it. Take the province of Gaza rather than take Constantinople. 75% aggressive expansion versus 100%. But I think we're going to go after Gaza because it'll be a little bit easier. You will go here. You will go here. Both of you are going to move in. You're going to go to Kef. You're going to go to Biskra. And I would say that we're performing well so far. I don't know where these other units are going to go. That's kind of a big issue as well. And it looks like we can't even move. So, yeah. The Mamluks aren't all that happy. 63% devastation. Can we... Did our very powerful general die? Yes, she did. With 4 siege, I really did like her. Very, very much. And we desperately need to take out Bohemia. Let's send our troops over to assist. While we siege down Prague. Yikes, the Ottomans are here already. Sending everybody to Prague seems like the best bet. Some of our troops did get hit. Pomerania entering into a coalition. And it looks like we've already taken the capital, so you are going to move over. You are going to move all the way down here. You are going to move here. We have finally won the Siege of Prague. With all of these troops, I do think we can win this fight. Yep, we do have a general. Very, very powerful. Looks like I was correct with all of our discipline. We are going to perform fairly well. Now, what my entire plan was, I need to really focus on conquering territories, but at the other side of things, if I release some territories, I could easily secure some vassalizations. Such as Beja. Actually, they are a little far. Circassia. Croatia, maybe. I might be able to get a vassal here. Georgia, too far. Greece. I think Greece is a little too powerful for me to conquer. What about Wallachia? So, like, Wallachia and then maybe Greece. Yeah, not possible. What about Iraq? Yeah, maybe. We will cross that bridge as we come to it. Once again, our troops getting sacked. And I think we are going to die here. No way we can escape. That is the unfortunate turn of events. That we will have to create more troops. And I believe this is the last castle. So as long as we keep sending troops around, we should be good to go. Sending on some additional missionaries to other provinces. Here comes Bohemia. A lot of enemy troops in this area. Going from 42% to 49%. And we are down to 0 manpower. I would absolutely like to get a white peace, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Taking a glance at Bohemia. Yeah, it's definitely going to be possible. I didn't think that would happen. Taking some area. 72% aggressive expansion, but that is fine. We are going to end this war. 232 admin is what it's going to cost. And finally, let's stomp out the rest of the Ottomans. Coring whatever we can. We gained about 40 development. Looks like everybody is doing their job. You will go here, you will go there, and you will go here. We are working on our integration of... Yikes. We are still being assaulted. Let's send some troops over to assist. Everybody else seems to be doing quite fine. You're going to move over. You're going to move over. You are still being waited upon. Tunis will be the next to go. We definitely 100% need manpower now. To Everlasting Friendship, a 3-2-3, and not very helpful at all. And a weak claim. I hope you die. Taking another quick glance, if we continue our blockade of their ports, everything should go well. You're going to go down. And we have a free missionary, so we will send you to Loon. Lubeck entering into a coalition against me. And any moment now, I am going to be ending our war with Tunisia and then focusing on the Ottomans. I want to take as many, provinces along the ocean as I can. Let's take a little bit of money as a loss. Moving our troops to blockade the port. You know, I think my #1 priority is taking their capital, and then maybe some of these weaker provinces, so that I don't have to focus on those anymore. Gaining about 1,900 troops a day. Taking a quick glance at Tunis. We have 96% war score. I want their capital, and maybe Kef. Yikes. That's not much to conquer. Maybe even something like this. 65, aggressive expansion. The Ottomans are now going to be joining in on this coalition, but as long as we put them at bay, we should be good to go. Taking Tunis, which means we no longer need to station a fleet here in Cape Bon, and they no longer have that fort we need to siege down. I'm going to leave 1 regiment of troops. The rest are going to come and assist. Might even be a good idea to send everybody for the time being. Core what we can. It's going to be a little pricey, but nothing we can't handle. The rest of our fleet going to continue to move on in as well. This is going to be a pretty big battle, but I think we are going to win because we have stronger ships than they do. Tax British Mexico or let them be. I think we will let them be. And we are going to win this naval confrontation. Mercenary maintenance has gone up. We have only lost 23 ships, which is 230 gold. They have lost 300, plus about 320, plus about 210, about 1,000 gold. So everything is going well. What we need to do more than anything now is just repair our fleet, sending everybody to Rhodes. And we are down 42,000 manpower. And eliminating the rest of the troops. Grant aid. Yes, I will. We are going to give somebody a seat in the House of Parliament, and we need to go after Gaza. That's going to be one of our biggest priorities. And then moving into Alexandria. Now, we're down to negative 60,000 manpower, so maybe ending our war sometime soon would be a good deal. You're going to move here. You're going to move here. Don't want to take too much attrition if not needed. We have lost the Siege of Paris. Well, let's fix that. Maybe even switching to a Master Recruiter, which we already have. Can we gain additional manpower recovery speed? Yes, we can, so we will. We have been declared upon by a coalition. We are not going to win this war. We probably should not have declared on the Ottomans, but I didn't think they would really declare, or really end. Taking a quick glance, if we could somehow just conquer Gaza, we could get a white peace, but my real issue now is I don't really have any allies. This is going to be a bloody war, and I don't know the best way to go about it. So I think what I am going to have to do, offer tribute, suggest offer. We are going to be releasing a lot of territories. Yikes. All of Portugal. It's gonna have to happen, or we're gonna lose. And we are going to continue on with the Ottomans. So what did we lose here? We lost Verdun, which we can easily reconquer. We've lost Utrecht. We have lost Lyon. So it said Portugal went away, but I don't see it. Maybe they've changed cultures or something. And everything else seems to be going quite fine. When I get my troops back, we're going to deal with this issue. You are going to go here, and you are going to go to Auteuil. I think we can win this fight. Yes, we can. Grant them a seat in the House of Parliament. Down 80,000 troops. And it might be a good idea to start blockading the ports wherever we can. It's not going to be a big issue, but we're going to try our best. Alexandria should fall. We're going to go for Cairo and then Gaza. And as soon as we take over Gaza, we are going to gain our ticking war score. Which means we could just essentially sit back and regain a lot of our manpower. We lost a naval confrontation. We have won the Siege of Alexandria. Moving in to Cairo and then eventually Gaza. Yikes, we lost a lot of troops, but we did win that fight. Let's continue to move in however we can. Can we move to Gaza? No, we cannot. We're down 120,000 manpower. We're about to be attacked. We are going to win that fight. And I think what I'm going to do is, as I control provinces, I'm really just going to stay back and continue to gain manpower. But I need to own Gaza. That's going to be my issue. Ignore them. Can I gain any white pieces? Not. I can with Funge, so I think I will. It's not all that great, but now I don't have to fight them. Let's gain... We don't really... we do need a stability, so we will take that. We now have maximum diplomatic tech, so let's improve whatever we can here inside Great Britain. Such as Gwynoled, or better yet, some of these islands. Bringing you on up. That should be good to go. We are in the Age of Revolutions. And sooner rather than later, we are going to need our manpower back. Like, that's really our biggest issue. Cairo has fallen. We can now send some troops into Gaza. We can now send some troops into Suez. And, I guess Ninya. The Palatinate has been ceded. We now have rebels that we are going to have to deal with no matter what we do. But they are peasants, Bohemian separatists. Might as well send some troops on down. Don't think I need these 8,000, but I don't really want to do anything with them just yet, because we do need manpower. Okay, where do we stand? What we need is manpower. That's our only issue. And I know I keep saying that over and over again because it's true. You're gonna go here, you're gonna go here, you're gonna go here. We aren't taking any attrition, but we are gonna be losing some troops here in just a moment. I think it's gonna be these provinces. Rebel uprising. Yeah, I just don't know what our best option is. We need ships. We don't really have any. We have 31. And we are about to lose 8,000 units because they went to siege down provinces without my authority, I should say. National decision passed the abolishment of slavery. No, thank you. Pomeranian separatists as well. We're gaining only 2,300 troops a month. So it's not bad, but it could be a lot better. I do need to keep a lookout down here. Yep, we're being assaulted, and we don't need to be. Can we retreat? Yes, we can. Better yet, let's take a quick glance at the Ottomans. Nobody wants to really give up territory. Can we... I don't even know what our best option is. I would like to take these islands. Not gonna happen. Let's gain a white piece, because we are so far behind. This was a bad idea, but we need the white piece. I don't want to fight anybody if I don't need to. I need manpower as my #1 priority. I'm down 110. Gonna be down a little bit more in just a moment. We need to head up to Pomerania. But in about a year or so, we should be down to about... 90,000 manpower. So we did get hurt very badly. We are going to need to retake Verdun sometime soon. And what's nice is I don't think they're going to be joining in on the coalition, so they shouldn't be too bad to reconquer. I saw another uprising. Don't know where they were. Most likely Pomerania. Don't know. It's not in Pomerania. Can we unlock a new institution? 9,554. I think we are going to accept that, though. Begin unlocking new tech that we don't need just yet. At level 26, we're probably going to gain either offensive ideas. We don't really need any money. We don't really need another diplomat. Humanist ideas would be nice. It would conserve us a lot of manpower. Pomerania, Tunisian separatists. Can we change this up? Nothing I can really do. What if I sent a missionary 21 months. Is there a cathedral here? There is not. Yes, there is. 33 months. What if I got an inquisitor? Well, we need the national unrest. So no matter what we do, we're going to see some uprisings. Let's go to Eager. And I guess that's it. Edgar or whatever. I think what we're going to have to do is hire some mercenaries to deal with this threat. I have no idea how many troops are going to be spawning. 27,000. We are 39,000 troops. Especially from Tunis itself. No way that we can change this up for the time being. Well, our war exhaustion could go down. Don't think the intolerance will. There they are, 39,000 troops. Waiting on Pomeranian troops. I think these 26,000 can make their way down by boat. And then as we hire more units, yeah, you know what? I don't want to lose manpower, so let's go ahead, hire 50,000 troops, and have them all meet up in 15 days. I have no idea how well this is going to work, but we are going to try our best. There they all are. Alliance from the Hessians, no thank you. Alliance from Lyon, unless you are willing to give me a vassalization, I think I will. Looking for the Hessians all the way down here. No. You would like a vassalization too. I wonder if I had to release you. Don't really know. We would have, in a moment, more diplomatic relations looking at Utrecht. They are going to die. Promise you. Sending over my 50,000 troops, giving you a very powerful general. And our 26 will stay behind. The merchants will stay because we gain power. British Louisiana is a colony, so we need to have you help. And what we're gonna do is continue improving relations with Lyon somewhere. And I am gonna have to unfortunately end this episode here. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in our next adventure.